Hello?
I can hear you. I can hear you. Yeah, so remember, if you want to,
Hello?
can you hear me?
Hello?
Hey, can you hear me? I'm here.
You hear
Hello.
me?
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. We can hear each other out.
All right, good. Okay. All right. Yeah, I just got to remember to press the sequence whenever you're talking from now on. Okay, my table's up.
I can take it off. I
No,
just made it one button.
no, that's okay. Leave it on there. We'll practice because I need to practice too.
Cool.
Okay. All right. So my table's up. So go ahead and press start. Good. I see you connected. I can see you connected
Here we
here.
come.
Yep, I see it connected on my end. So it's going to take a little while as this point information from my table.
Mic off, mic on.
Let me know once you see the table screen and everything come up.
Okay.
Okay, so you're on the table now. Hello.
Shit. Sorry. I forgot to push my button.
Well, that's good practice.
I'm sitting here answering you.
This is perfect.
Okay. I'm here on, it says campaign setup, user manual, wiki user guides, forum, and then I can hit next out of that window. And
Okay, yeah. Just go ahead and close that window out, and then I'll walk you through what you're seeing. Okay. This is kind of a learning experience here, teaching experience. Okay.
Okay. I'm on character selection now.
Okay. Well, that's that. Yeah. There should be no. Is there any characters in it? Yeah. There's a few characters.
Yeah, I see Amanda.
Yeah. These are some characters I've been just playing around with a random character builder. So just go ahead and exit out of that for now. Let me walk you through a few things. Okay. So on the left-hand side, do you see that big long column of information? That's your chat window. I'll put something. I'll type something. I'm going to type something in the chat window. Hold on. Okay, see the chat window? Adrian, don't forget to press the push the talk button.
Oh, I see. Hi, welcome to my VTT.
Yep, okay, that's the chat window. So whenever you roll dice or anything like that, you'll see the results there. I'll throw 4 6-sided dice in there, and like if you're building a character. You see the dice down there at the bottom? You see your dice?
Yeah, I do. Sorry.
Okay, so if you say if you want to throw 4 6-sided dice, if you put your cursor on top of the 6-sided dice, right click on it, you'll see some numbers come up in a circle. You can press 4, and then you can take them and drop them into the chat window, and they'll row. So I wrote a 13, or if you or 12 actually, if you drop the lowest of the 4. Oh, there you go. Perfect. That's how you roll dice. Oh, that's one way you can roll dice. There's quite
That's interesting. God damn it! I keep on forgetting to hit the button.
No problem. That's good to use. Okay, so that's how you roll dice. We'll get used to that. Next, in front of the dice, you see some modifiers. Say, for instance, in 5e, you have advantage, disadvantage. So, say, for instance, I'm rolling a 20-sided dice, or rolling to a hit with advantage. I would click the advantage button, pick up my 20-sided dice and drop it in here, and it automatically rolls it twice, dropping the lowest, giving me a score of 11. You want to try that? Okay, perfect. So that's the same thing for disadvantage, or if you have a +2, +5. Those are just some quick things, or you can use the modifier box and put other modifiers in there to modify the die rolls.
Yeah, I think the advantage disadvantage is something new for me.
Yeah, they had something like it in 4E, but five has made a big thing about advantage and disadvantage. For 5E it works. You know, if we were playing 2E, totally different game. So let's see here. Now what we're going to do is you need some. If we're going to make up some characters, you need to have some manuals to roll with. So over on the right hand side, you see down at the bottom tokens and library.
Yes.
Okay, click on library. All right, let's see here. I've got some manuals that I've already. What's going on here? Okay, I don't know what's going on there. Never seen it act that way before. All right, don't worry about that. Okay. Okay, so now press modules. You see it right down there in the bottom menu line. It says modules, store, export.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Okay, when you brought the library up, then down at the bottom it says modules.
I see it.
Okay, click on modules. Okay, it's going to bring up, probably it brought up a bunch of stuff for you. Okay. So tell me what you have, or if you see anything.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I need to remember. I was talking without pushing the button myself that time. Okay, so what modules do you see popped up?
I see, starting upper left, Rob Twohy, background and class equipment bundles. Oh, it's an organizer, sorry. Languages and features, background and proficiencies, class list quick set, conditions and effects.
Okay.
Wild magic.
Okay, so okay, what we need to do is we need to open some of these books to get them open on your end. So you see that it looks like the book in front of each one of those is closed.
Right.
Okay, on the one it says 5E background and class and equipment bundles, just click on the book. Okay, and then it'll open up. It just depends on our connection. So you're just going to work your way through each one of those.
Okay.
Just tell me as you're opening them.
Background proficiency.
Okay.
The organizer.
Okay, you won't need that.
The class list quick start.
Huh. I don't think I have that one. I'm surprised that you can see that. Here, let me read them off to you. So you need the 5 class features and list dialogue coding. Do you see that?
Yes, I got it right now.
Okay. And you open the one that said 5E background and class equipment.
Yes.
Okay. And then how about 5E effects coding book of lost spells?
Oh, I just saw that I can scroll way the fuck down.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Oh,
okay,
and also
where's that one?
hey, see down at the very bottom, there's it says search by name. The very bottom of the very bottom of the window.
What was it called again?
Very bottom of the window, right next to the magnifying glass. It says search by name. I was going to tell you if you just put 5e in there, and it'll bring all the 5e ones up to start with. I may have way too many modules. Hey, I was thinking, just go through and click everything that you see there.
God damn it! I'm talking without it again. Everything that's 5e.
Well,
or
I'm going to bring up I'm going to join the table too, so I can actually see how you're seeing it. Okay, that might help me. That might help me.
Okay.
I'm going to be right back.
Aye, aye.
Yep, I should have done this to begin with. Okay.
No worries.
No, yeah, I'm just bringing up my. I gotta get that special password.
Ooh, how special is it?
That's the one that I gave you to get to the table. Let's see here. Okay, I already had it set. I didn't need it. I already had it set up. Okay, I'm joining the table. Yeah. All right, I'm on the table. Okay. Open up modules.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, good. I switched my key.
Okay, I see what. Okay. I see what's going on. I guess I'll just have to read off to you the ones that we should open up for this, okay? Because it's opened up all the ones that are shareable to.
Take the left column all the way down, and then the right column all the way down.
Yeah. So just here, I'll just read them off to you. You say check, and press the open, because there's only going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 30 that we should really open. So that 5e background and class equipment bundles.
Check.
Okay. Then how about 5e effects coding feats?
Check.
Okay, this is D&D Dungeon Master's Guide players. It's probably near the end or the middle.
Sorry, what was it called again?
It's D&D Dungeon Master's Guide. Then it says dash players.
Okay, I'm gonna have to back out of my search because it's not in the 5e search I did.
Oh yeah, right. You got to take the 5e. The 5. Hey, if you're in the 5e search, let me just call off the 5e ones for you. How's that? And then we'll go into the next. Then we drop out of that. I was forgetting that you had that 5e search going.
Sorry, yeah, I should have reminded you. Yeah,
Okay.
let's just do that first.
Okay, so then how about 5e class feature effects coding?
Check.
5e effects coding race traits.
Five E feet list with vent. I'm reading the wrong one. 5E effects coding, race traits.
Right, exactly.
Check.
5e effects coding Book of Lost Spells. Okay, you find it yet?
Yeah, I just found it.
Okay. You ready for the next one?
While I'm on here, okay, yeah, I'll go to the next one.
How about 5e effects coding spells?
Sorry, I found it. It's just not opening for some reason.
It might take a while. It's not. Some of these are a little bit bigger.
Gotcha. Okay, that one's checked.
Okay, and how about 5e effects coding class features?
Check.
5e effects coding potions.
Check.
Okay, go ahead and get rid of the 5e search down there at the bottom. Just clear it out and come back so that you should see everything again.
Check.
Okay. So now we want to first. I'm going to try to do this because these are sort of in alphabetic order. You'll notice. So if you scroll down a little bit, look for the B's for a Book of Lost Spells. Like mine's showing up in the second column.
For some reason, it's still got me on the 5e. I'm trying to figure out how to get them all back.
You should be able to click on it. Page back. And maybe press. Let me see something.
Okay, I got it back. So what am I looking for again?
Okay. These are all these items are in alphabetic order. So look for just scroll down till you get to the B's, and you want to look for.
Hello.
Okay, so these are all in alphabetic order. Scroll down till you get to the B's and look for Book of Lost Spells.
Check.
Okay, let's see here. Now we're going to start doing the D&D books. So go to the D's, and the first one you're going to look for is D&D Curse of Strahd Players.
Check.
Okay, then the next one would be so you don't need that. How about D&D Dungeon Master's Guide Players?
Check.
Okay. Then D&D Elemental Evil Player's Companion.
Check.
Okay. Then a D&D Guild Master's Guide to Ravnica Players.
Check.
Then D&D Mordenkainen's Tome of Foes Players.
Check.
Then D&D Player's Handbook.
Check.
D&D Sword Coast Adventurer's Guide. Players.
Check.
D&D Tomb of Annihilation Players.
Check.
D&D Turtle Players. Turtle Package Players.
They're not all opening. Do I need to wait for one to open before I go into the next one?
Yeah, because some of the ones you're opening right now are pretty big, and we're the first time it's pulling everything to your PC the first time. So let me know when the last one you clicked on opens.
Okay.
Is like if we need to back up, we can back up. You got the Sword Coast Adventurer's Guide Players?
Yeah, I got that. I'm waiting on the D&D Player's Handbook.
Oh yeah, that's a humongous one. That's a big one. It takes a little while.
And then I think that was the last one.
Okay, yeah. Okay, then
The Total Package or Volo's Guide.
well, let's see here. We did the D&D Player's Handbook, right? Then
Yep, it just showed up. It's done.
Okay, so then you have the next one, which should be D&D Sword Coast Adventurer's Guide Players.
Yes.
D&D Tomb of Annihilation Players.
Yes.
Then D&D Turtle Package Players.
Just click that one.
Okay. Tell me when you're ready for the next one. Dang, this a turtle package is bigger than what I thought.
Total, right?
Yeah,
T-O-R.
T-O-R, I'm probably spelling it wrong. T-O-R-T-L-E package. Players.
Okay, yeah, I'm still waiting.
Dang. I think that would be a small one. The next one after that's going to be D&D Vovo's Guide to Monster Players.
Okay, it opened.
Okay. Next, so go ahead and open the D&D Vovo's Guide to Monster Players.
Opened.
D&D Wayfinder's Guide to Ebanon.
Opened.
And D&D Xanthur's Guide to Everything Players. And that's the last one. Nice part about once we've done this, like again, you already have it. So next time you join my table, all the stuff's already open for D&D. With this campaign, if we went to a different campaign, then you'd have to reopen the stuff.
Gotcha. This one's taking a little longer.
It might. Oh. Just let me know when the last one's open.
Yep.
Okay, so I think we're ready to build our first character. Your first character. Hold on. So we go ahead and close out the data module activation.
Closed.
And you can close out the library. When that's closed.
Closed.
Okay, let me see here. I want to open one thing here. Do I need to open up? I'll do it this way. Okay. Oh, that's not what I want. Hold one. Let's see. Hold one. I'm just get ready to. The way I want to go? No, I want to go this way. Okay, so we're first thing to do is we need to see where it says PCs, the button over here on the right hand side.
Yes, click that.
Click that. Okay, now since we want to create a character.
Click.
Okay, the first since you're creating a character, okay, down at the very bottom you see a blue up arrow, a green plus, and it edits and this little brown thing. If you hover over each one of those, it'll tell you what that is. So like hover over the blue arrow, it says import character. Hover over the green.
Are you waiting for me or am I waiting for you?
If I was talking to you, but I forgot one thing. I need to let you know I'm talking. Okay, so hover over at the very bottom of that window, you'll see like a blue up arrow.
Yes, I see it.
Okay, put your cursor over it, and a little pop-up window will come up and it'll show you. It says import character, and then the green plus says add an item, and the brown pencil says edit list. Those are pretty basic on every window. So in this case, we want to click on the green plus to add an item, which is we're going to add a character. Okay.
Okay, so I have the blue up and the green plus, but there's no pencil. Is that just on some windows?
That might be because you aren't a demo. But that's okay. It's probably because you're on a demo copy. So just press the plus button to add an item.
Okay.
It should bring up a character sheet, so you can get. So let's close out the character
Pressed.
selection.
New window popped.
Okay. That should bring up a blank character sheet. So let's get rid of the character selection window.
I'm good here. Waiting.
Okay. So if you notice, okay, it should be pretty familiar, this basic character sheet that you're looking at. And then down the right-hand side, you'll see a number of tabs. Where it says main, skills, attributes, inventory, notes, log, and actions. We'll go over each one of those, but on this main tab, your cursor should be right below where it says name. You see that? Oh, you're not hearing a word I'm saying, are you?
Nope. And I was trying to talk to you to say, where are you?
Yeah, because by the time we get used to this, we'll be used to this click and talk business. I've just started using click and talk, and I can see that I need a little bit of practice. Okay, so where it says at the very top of your character sheet, it says name, and then it has a line underneath, and your cursor. Make sure your cursor's underneath on that line, and type in like a name of a character that you want to use.
Got it. Want me to type it in?
Yeah, sure. Go for it. Okay. Now, take a look on the
Hold on, I have barking dogs. Okay, door shut.
Okay. Hey, so here's something that you typed in the character's name. Was it Kleinland Brush? Brush?
Are you making fun of me?
No, what does it say?
Kalen Bash.
Kalen Bash. There you go. Kalen Bash. Okay, so if you look up in the upper left-hand corner of the table, you'll see you'll see your Kalen Bash is registered with kind of a blank with no picture in it.
Yes, portrait.
Okay. Portrait. Well, right. Now here's something we're going to do. Go ahead and press the X button on your character. Just get rid of the character sheet. Okay. Tell me when you get rid of your character sheet. Did you click it?
Yes. Sorry.
Okay. So if you go up to where it says Kalen Bash, double click it, and it'll open right back up. You see that?
I think I closed it too far.
Just go up to Kalen Bash and click on it. You don't have to double click. Just click on it. You don't have to double click. You started a new character.
So how do I get to the character I created? Oh, wait, I see it.
Right up in the upper right-hand corner, left-hand corner. There you go. You got rid of that one.
Okay.
Okay, so I just wanted to show you that's when you normally after you come in and select your character.
Okay.
Normally when you join the game and you know that came in where it says your character selection, you click your character, it'll go up to the top there where Kalen Bash is right now. So to bring up your character sheet, just hit Kalen Bash and your character sheet will come up. Let me know when you get your character sheet back up. Are you talking? Hello.
Yeah, sorry. I accidentally brought up another black box.
Okay. I'm only seeing one now.
All right, so I'm just supposed to click on the black box up in the upper left-hand corner and then bring up my character sheet.
Correct.
Okay.
Just let me know when you got your character sheet back up.
Back up.
Okay, so that was just a little exercise in showing how do you get your character without going, because once you're into a game, that's how you get to your character. You wouldn't use that character selection table anymore. Okay. So
cool.
You got your name. Well, and now it's time to row for attributes. So we're gonna you want to row 3 6-sided dice top to bottom, or you want to do four 6-sided dice and drop the lowest, and then select where you want to put stuff. But how do you want to do it?
However you doing it for everyone else, or you normally do it, I should say.
Okay, well, for this case, let's just do 4 and drop the lowest, and then you can.
Okay.
And then let's go ahead and do that 6 times, and then you can select where you want to put those numbers on the attributes.
Can I roll them and just leave them on the chat window so I can then look at them and decide?
Yes, yeah, let's go ahead. Yeah, that's how you do it. And you'll see right in front of each die row your character's name.
Aha!
Okay, is that it?
Looks like it. I have to.
And then you just need to, like the first one, what is that? It's going to be a 15.
I have 18, 15, 14, 14, 13, 19. Decent rolls.
Yeah, but you got to drop the lowest score because you remember the attribute's only 3 dice.
Okay.
So depending on what you're...
Am I using the plus minus on the abilities right now?
No. Just all you need to do is like for the first one, that's really that's a 15. The next one would be 13, so on. You see what I'm doing? I can you mean type them in the box for you? Did I lose you?
So when I right click on it, all I can see are options to. There's no option to edit it.
Oh, you mean you're trying to put them on the character sheet?
No, I guess that's what I'm confused is. What am I supposed to be doing with the numbers right now?
Okay, well, okay. Say just for demonstration, your first that 18 up at the top. The first die row, your first die row road, you rode a 5, a 3, a 4, and a 6.
Correct.
Okay, so if we drop the 3, that adds up to 15, right?
Correct.
Okay, so if we go to the character sheet, we can click on strength and type in 15, and which is what are you doing? Was that me?
I don't know. I'm over here trying to click on the character sheet.
Okay. Okay, just move your cursor to where it says strength on the character sheet. If you click on the 10 that's there, you see there's little dice beside it. That's if you wanted to do you can click on that. That's what's causing those saves.
Okay, I can't figure out how to change these on the character sheet.
Okay.
Where do I hit?
Just on the 10, like where it's at the center. Hit the 10 with your cursor. There you go. You changed it to an 18, right?
Oh, okay. I think I see what I have to drag and drop.
You can do that. Yeah, that works. But or you can do this, since that's we really that's only a 15. If you click, I'll do it for you this time. I'll click on the 18, and then I'm going to use the number. I'm going to change it to a 15. Yeah. Okay. See how I clicked. I moved my cursor over to the attribute, the number, and clicked on it. And you'll notice the outer bars around it shows it's highlighted, and then you can use your number, your keyboard, and change the number. You see that? Oh, you change it to 11. Good.
Okay. I see how it works.
Okay, so the numbers you wrote. I mean, I'll go ahead and in chat. I'll go ahead and quickly take the numbers that you need to decide how you want to put them on your attributes. Okay, see those numbers? Those are the numbers that you wrote. If you drop the lowest. Okay, I just put in the chat window your attributes. If you dropped your lowest die score from the numbers you wrote.
I see. I was trying to figure out what you're doing.
I was just doing it. I know you could done it, but I just figured that way you can decide where you want to put what attributes you want to put where.
Yeah, Apparently, I can't type in the chat window, so.
You tried? You should be able to. Where it says. Try it. Down where it says story, click there. At the very bottom, there's a little an opening box, and where it says story on the side. You should be able to click there and type. Yes, I can see that. You got it. Okay, so that's how you type it there.
So what classes do I have a choice of?
Well, pretty much. Well, it's fighter strength's going to be a primary thing. Dexterity will be for rogues. Charisma for bards, wisdom for clerics, and intelligence for magic users. So, pick whatever you want, and then make that take your highest score and put that there.
I was just wondering what the minimums were for some, what are the most important? Yeah, I guess what you said.
Yeah, this is 5. I don't know
if 16 is enough for intelligence.
Yeah, 5e doesn't have minimums. They just have recommendations.
So, if I put 16 in intelligence for a or is it wisdom for a magic user? Is that enough? Is that worth it?
Yeah, well, it's magic user would be intelligence. Wisdom would be cleric.
Oh, okay, right. So is 16 intelligence good for a magic user, or do I want a higher one than that to play one?
Well, you could get it. Well, once you pick your race, it may go up or down or stuff. So, I think that's a good starting point. If you want to be a magic user, go for it.
Okay, what were the classes available right now? I'm sorry.
Well, let's see here. If you go over to where it says classes on the right-hand column, you see something that says classes. Click on that button that says classes. You see it?
I don't see it.
Okay. All right, so go down to library. Click on library.
Okay, then there's classes in here.
Well, you'll see the word classes, but it probably doesn't have a check mark next to it, does it? So you see across right at the very top, you see where it says see where it says play, create character, and all.
Yeah.
I always click on all, and then I'll open all the available buttons.
Okay.
Now you see class over on the right-hand side?
Yes, and I opened it up.
Okay, so there you can scroll down and you see all the available character classes.
Is it showing the ones that I have those downloads for? Only?
Yeah, right. The ones that you have that you. And that's pretty much all of them. With 5e, there is no minimums or maximums like it was in 2e and so forth.
Mic off.
Okay, I'm going to start doing my scores. Sorry. Okay, I got those in there. Are you pushing your button? Are you pushing your button?
Oh.
Mic on.
I didn't have my mic on. I had muted myself. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm back. I
don't know how to interrupt you. Is there any way to give you hey, heads up?
No, I'm good. I'm good. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you got your attributes. So let's see here. Now you need to. We're going to go pick a background. So you decide to be what, a fighter?
That is correct.
Okay.
A fighter, or is it a warrior?
It's a fighter. Okay, so we're going to do. First you need to pick a background. Let me bring up. So over on the right hand side again, you'll see where it says backgrounds. It's right next to classes.
Got it.
Okay, so these are all the backgrounds that you have available, so you just need to pick one. When did you think a fighter would have started off being? Possibly, or what? Or it doesn't really matter.
Does this give certain background skills?
Yeah, it gives a few additional skills and possibly some additional equipment to start with.
David, does this give you certain background skills?
Yeah, sure, yeah. So, like for instance, click on City Watch. There's that little dragon in front of City Watch. Click on it and it'll open it up.
Okay, it opens a window. You have served the community where you grew up, standing as a da-da-da.
Yep. And so that tells you a little bit about what you were. If you go on down, it shows you'll get to where it says proficiencies. You'd be a proficient in athletics and insight, 2 languages, and you get in a uniform and some rank, a horn to help summon in a set of manacles, and a pouch, a what? A pouch containing 10 gold pieces. And you get a feature, Watcher's Eye.
Okay, let me look around here.
Sorry. Okay, no problem. Take your time. But yeah, that's how you look at each one of them. Just yell at me. I'm going to make sure my mic isn't off. Just yell at me when you're ready.
Okay, will do.
Hey, so while you're doing that, if you look over in the chat window, you'll see where I put a This is what, if we're doing something and you need to vote on something or let me know that you're back, you'll see it says GM ready. Just, yep, you put a check mark in it and it shows you're ready. All right, so you're ready? Okay, so
no.
Okay, but that's how you'd vote, and see below it, it would have had your picture and you would have said ready. So just check on that whenever you're ready, and I'll be watching for it.
Okay, I'm going to go with Far Traveler.
Okay, that sounds cool. So just open up Far Traveler.
Opened.
Okay. Okay, so just 1 second, let me find it. That way I can do the same thing. Okay, once it's open, you'll notice at the very top, there's a dragon right next to the words Far Traveler.
As long as I can come from Sasso.
Okay, well, you can come from anywhere you want to come.
Okay, I don't even know what Sasso is. It just sounds interesting.
Okay, that's cool. All right, so where it says, so you see the very top of the Far Traveler window, it has a dragon next to Far Traveler.
Yes.
Okay, put your cursor on that dragon, and it changes to a hand.
Yep.
Okay, left click that down and drag it over and drop it on the line on your character sheet that says background. Perfect. And now in your chat window, you'll see what it added to your character sheet. You see that in your chat window?
I do.
Okay, so those are the items that was added to your character sheet. So let's go over to the tabs and go to the one that says attributes and click on it.
What about all the tables that it says suggested characteristics?
Oh, we'll get to those.
Okay, so where am I going now? Sorry.
On your, just leave your Far Traveler item open, okay? On your character sheet, you see some tabs on the right-hand side.
Correct.
Click on the one that says attributes. And then you'll see where it says feats, features, traits, proficiencies, and languages.
I have abilities and
right.
action.
You click on abilities.
Okay.
Okay. Now now it changed to a different page of your character sheet, and you'll see where it says feats, features, traits, proficiencies, and languages.
Yes.
Okay. Now see it added that all eyes are on you feature from your background of a Far Traveler. It added proficiencies, a tool, any one musical instrument or gaming set of your choice. And down at the bottom, any one language of your choice. You see all that?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so that's what you did when you clicked it, when you drag it over to your character sheet. Okay, so let me pull Far Traveler back up. So what else were you saying about? You're asking about the features, or what were you asking about on the?
Yeah, down at the far bottom, there's like the Far Traveler background, and then it says features, and all eyes on you is one, and then it says suggested characteristics.
Okay, so
and they're all tabled.
Let's do. I'll show you. We'll do those right now. Okay, so on your character sheet, go to the tab that says Notes.
Okay.
Okay, and you see down there where it'll have a personality trait, ideals, bonds, and flaws on your notes.
Yes.
Okay, so over on that on your Far Traveler things you have open, when you have open, click on the dragon for the Far Traveler personalities trait table.
Okay.
Okay. You see where it says that it has a little die row?
I see like 1d6.
Okay, those are the rolls. Now, right above that, you'll see where it has like a dice, and it says roll right above it.
Correct.
Okay, click on that dice, and you'll see it roll in the chat window. Okay, it came up. I have my own ideas about what is and is not food, and I find the eating habits of those around me fascinating, confusing, and revolting. So that's your personality trait. So close out the personality trait window, and then what you're going to do?
Say that in there?
No, what you're going to do is put your cursor over the item that was just rolled. And your cursor just changed to a hand, right?
Yes.
Okay. Left click on it and drag it onto that line right below personality traits on your character sheet. Perfect. Okay, so do that. So do the same thing for the Far Traveler ideal, bond, and flaw table. Just go ahead and go right, one after another. So you got inquisitive. Everything is new, but I have a thirst to learn. So you can drop that into ideals. And your bond. The gods of my people are a comfort to me. Let's see. Oh, the gods of my people are a comfort to me, so far from home. And your flaw. I pretend not to understand the local language in order to avoid interactions I would rather not have. That's pretty good. That's not bad. Is that a bad flaw?
I kind of like it.
Yeah, I know. To me, it doesn't really sound like a flaw, but that's okay. That's good. Okay, so you see how easy that is to drag and drop stuff?
Yes, that is cool.
Okay, so if you want to, while we're on the notes page, you can go up to, well, you want to wait we'll wait to put your gender, age, and that stuff when you pick your race and stuff. How's that?
Okay.
Okay, so go back to the main where it's on the tabs. Click on main to bring up your main character sheet area.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Did you press the button?
I'm here. Are you there?
I'm here. Did you press the button before?
What button?
To speak.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't. Didn't have anything to say. I just was saying, go back to the main tab of your character sheet.
And I'm there.
Okay. So now we're going to have you pick your race. So what you can do is you can either row for a race, or you can why don't you just pick a race? Go down to where it says races, right below classes. Click on that and open that up.
Okay.
So you want to pick a standard race, or you can pick, because we have the Volvo. You can about be anything you want to be. So there's all the races you could possibly be. I'm letting you go after anything. If we are playing in a campaign world, it might be more limited.
Well, am I joining a group that you're playing?
No, I'm just teaching you right now. Just consider this a practice run, okay? How's that?
Okay.
That way, because I figured the best thing to do before you started playing in a game is to learn how to use the Fantasy Grounds virtual tabletop.
Yeah, I don't even know what half these races are.
Yeah, that's why I probably would just pick something that you know.
Oh my god, now I've got different dwarves. Ah!
What?
I opened up the dwarf window and now it gives me a bunch of different dwarves I have to choose from.
Yeah.
I don't even know what they are. Can you click on them and read them?
Yeah, you can. Anywhere that you see one of those little dragon things, you just open that up and bring in more information, or you just go on down, like Dwarven clans of the north and so forth. Oh, cool. You know, I just noticed you're not even wearing armor, and you already have an armor class of 11.
That's nice.
Because your dexterity gave you a +1. All right. Now, I was thinking, as I said, this is the best way, because there's no need to throw you right on into playing in a game when you haven't ever used Fantasy Grounds. So I figured what we do, we maybe get a character, and then we might do a one-on-one adventure, so you learn how to go in combat and things like that. Does that sound okay?
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I chose my race. I'm just going to be simple here about this.
Oh, you're going to be human?
Yeah.
So you dragged human across?
Yes.
Okay. Did it ask you what you didn't? You just picked normal human. You didn't pick like human variant or anything like that, right?
Just plain old human being.
Okay. So what did it over in your chat window? What did it add to your character sheet? Anything, or what did it do? I see it gave you an extra point of strength and extra point of dexterity, right?
Oh, okay. I didn't see all that. I'm looking at it now.
I just noticed your strength went up and your dexterity went up.
Okay.
Okay. So let's see here. I'm gonna.
Do I have to drag these over, or did it automatically add them to my character?
It should. I was just looking to see. You see all the things that happened in the chat window happen on your character sheet. So if you notice that your strength went up by 1, your dexterity already went up by 1, your constitution I think went up by 1.
Right.
Okay, and then under attributes, you go to attributes, and it added common as your language, and so now you got a choice. Any choice of any one of your choice, and then you got 3 languages basically. See that?
Yeah, I just see the 2. I see choice and common.
Yeah, right. We haven't got to picking a language, what your language is going to be yet.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so do you want to, let's see here. I'm just trying to figure out for your age. You want to try to do your, you mean a roll for your age and stuff like that, or you want to just pick something?
Let's roll for it.
Okay, hold on one second. Let me get it for you. Yep, I'm here. Okay. So for pull it. Do you still have that little box up for humans?
No, but I'll go get it.
Yeah, go get it.
Okay, I got a box open.
Okay, just a second. Must not be the right one. Hold on. Hold on. Let me find out where the one it shows the ages.
It's down at the very bottom of that.
Oh, okay. Oh, that. Oh, the. Okay. I must have passed over it. Okay. All right. I found it. So click on age.
Okay.
All right. So there is no real table. Just pick an age. It's kind of a young age. I guess I need to find a table for that. Yeah. And you put the age. I mean,
Are these things I just have to drag in, or?
well, there's no table on those. Just let me hold on for 1 second. I think I might have an idea for getting an age. Okay, for humans, it's 17 plus a 1d4. So go ahead and throw a d4 into the window, and then so that's 21. So on your character sheet under notes, you'll see right next. Okay, you perfect. You already got it there. Okay, all righty. So do you want to? Let's see for height. We'll do the same thing for height. Hold on. Okay, for height, let's see here. For height, row 2d10. Okay, add those together. And let's see, you're going to take 4 foot 8 inches and add another 15 inches to that. So that's going to be what? 4 feet is 48 plus 8 is another, that makes it 56, plus that makes it 66 plus 5, 71 inches, so like 5'11". Is that right?
Sure.
Okay, so put 5'11" in there. Okay.
Okay.
So for your weight, do 2d4. So that's what, 5.
Correct.
Five plus 17. Hold on for a second. That's going to be really, might not be that bad. So then
Hey, I guess what I get.
17 times 5, 85 plus 110, 195. That's not bad. You're 5'11" and 195 pounds, and you're a fighter. Well, you don't know yet. You haven't decided what you're going to be yet, right? So you weigh 195. That's not too bad.
Yeah, at that height, that's not bad.
Oh, you might want to put looks like you got a comma after your 5 on your character sheet for your height. You see that, or there you go, and then put a double thing after your 11. Double quote. Yeah, there you go. 5'11". 5 foot. That's not bad. You picked your gender yet? What? Okay. Based on your ideas, neutral, you might be neutral. You could always have neutral in your alignment somewhere. Chaotic, lawful, neutral. So if you want to go ahead and pick your alignment if you want to.
Okay.
Okay. I can't remember if it might be like, then you got neutral good or neutral evil or whatever.
Yeah, those still have like chaotic, neutral, chaotic. Yeah.
Right. Well, do you want to just be neutral or just plain old neutral?
Yeah, neutral.
Okay, we'll leave it there. I need to double check because with Fantasy Grounds work, it parses out based on what it's written in the player's handbook, and I can't remember how neutral, if it's just neutral or neutral or something like that. So I'll have to look that up for you. Let me look that up in the player's handbook real quick for you. And you can do the same thing if you press on library. This would be a good thing to learn. Press on library, and in the left-hand column, you'll see You'll see all the books that are open. You see that? Yeah. Let me know when you get to library and. Hello?
Sorry, I think you told me to go to the library while you didn't have the button down.
Okay, yeah. Open up library.
Got it.
Okay, so in the left hand, there's 2 columns. The first you see where it has a column of the books that are open.
Yes.
Okay, go scroll down till you get to core rules, and then click on Player's Handbook. And once you click on Player's Handbook, you'll see a number of items that open up in the right-hand column.
Check.
Okay, click on Reference Manual. Okay, and you'll see you open up another window that says Reference, and it'll say D&D Player's Handbook.
Correct.
Okay, so if you click on that D&D Player's Handbook, this is actually the actual verbatim what's in the D&D Player's Handbook. So go down to the search window, which is the search down at the bottom, and type in alignment, and then we'll see. Then we'll go look and see how neutral is set up. Okay, let's see. Tell me when you get the word alignment in there.
Okay, I got it.
Okay, and then you'll see where it found all the references in the reference book to alignment. Almost all the way at the bottom, you'll see the word alignment. Click on that. And then over on the right-hand side, if you can scroll down, and you'll see where it says lawful good, neutral good, chaotic good, lawful neutral. Neutral all by itself, which is what you, and then chaotic neutral. But this basically, in this exercise, you learn how to find in the reference manual how to look things up. So did you find all those alignments?
Yeah, I'm looking at them right now.
Okay. So if you want to just be plain, just neutral, you just would type what you did, neutral. That's not bad. It's not, actually, it's not. Yeah. The alignment for those who prefer to steer clear of moral questions. Okay. Don't take sides doing what seems to be. Don't take sides doing what seems to be best at the time. Lizard folk, most druids, and many humans are neutral. All right, so you're gonna pick lawful neutral.
Is that NEU or is it NUE?
It's NEUTRAL.
Okay, cool.
Okay, and see how it's written over here on the left? It's capital lawful, lowercase neutral. That's the way Fantasy Grounds is going to parse it out if it needs to. So you need to make your N in lowercase. Perfect. Perfecto. Okay. So that's how you, if you needed to look something up in the Player's Handbook, that's how you could look it up in the Player's Handbook.
Cool.
Okay, so let's go ahead and close the reference manual out. And if you have the library open, you can go ahead and close that out too.
Everything's closed.
Okay, except for your character sheet. Is your character sheet still open?
No, need me to reopen it?
Oh yeah, because we're going to go and put your class on there now.
Okay.
Okay, go back to the main tab, your main screen. Okay, and okay, so then that's over on the right-hand side where it says classes. Open that up and pick your class. And then you can tell me what you need after you pick your class, what you're going to do. Oh, I noticed your armor class is up by 1. You're at 12 now without any armor, just your regular street clothes.
Oh wow! So it's giving me groups to go look in for classes.
Well, if you pick, did you click on the button for classes over on the right hand side?
Yeah.
Okay, and so the very first one is anti-paladin, barbarians, bard, cleric. Just like before, you can scroll down and find the class that you want.
It's not popping anything up for me in there.
Oh, it didn't? It's totally blank?
Okay, there it is. Hold on. Am I just looking in the D&D Player's Handbook?
No, if you want to look at them all, see where it says group? Click on, press the down arrow and click all, so you can bring them all
Okay,
up.
I got it. I found it. Sorry.
Yep. That's just another way of sorting if you only wanted to look in like the Player's Handbook, for instance.
So when it lists 3 fighters, is there a difference in them, or is it just all 3? It's the same.
There might be some. It may be some difference between which when we go down there to the fighters. Like, okay, Sword Coast, that's a campaign-specific type fighter. Player's Handbook is really the generic, and Xanadu, those are might be some added things in those. I'm not positive. They might. I'd have to go read it. Probably if you just want a generic fighter, or you want a generic fighter from the Sword Coast, the first 2 are your best choices. Actually, I think the Xanath guy is probably there's no difference there. Okay, so now you drop the fighter over there, and now you'll notice it says Fighter 1. That indicates you're a fighter for first level.
Gotcha.
And now look down down at the bottom of your character sheet. It says hit points. It says max. You already have, so you start with 13 hit points, because fighters always start with 10 plus their Constitution bonus, which is a 3 for you, which gives you 13 hit points. Now don't put don't put 13 in that. That's your wound. So you got wound, max, and temp. When you're in when you're in combat, you take a hit, they'll start appearing in the wound box. In the temporary, maybe there might be some type of magical ability that gives you some additional temporary hit points. And below there, you'll see where it says HD for hit dice. You get one hit die, which means that if, say, for instance, you're taking a long rest, you can expend, and you haven't rested enough to get all your hit points back. You can always expend that hit dice, roll it, and that'll give you points back. And then next to is your death saving throws. If you go below 0, those will start being, the system will automatically start going through death saves, and either the S for save or F for fail. And if you go 3 times fail, your character's dead forever.
That's cool.
You like that? That's part of 5e. Okay.
Good. I like it when the characters actually have a chance to die.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah.
So I have a window that opens select skills to choose 2 skills. Do you want me to do that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, go ahead and do that. Choose 2 skills.
Okay. Oh, and I showed you on the left.
Okay, so, what do you mean by that?
In the chat window, it showed what I chose.
Oh, yeah. What did you choose? I didn't see, I don't see some of the stuff.
Oh, just perception and survival.
Okay. So yeah, click on the skills tab.
Okay.
Okay, those are all your skills, and if you go down to insight, because of your wisdom, you might be proficient in insight, but so you got a +2 for your total there. I guess it must be from your wisdom, and go down to perception. See the star is kind of gold. That means you have proficiency there, and your perception you have a +3 to the die roll.
Okay.
And if you go down to survival, it's also you're proficient there. You got a +3. Now go across to where it shows that +3. You see that? And you see a little dice next to it?
Yes.
Okay. So if you were asked to do a survival survival skill check. Click on that die, and it'll roll that in the chat window. So if you needed to do it like a DC 15 survival check, roll that. You rolled an 18, so you passed. See where it says Calabash survival. He rolled a 15 plus 3, 18, so you made your DC 15 survival check.
Right.
Okay. So that's rolling something say you're doing an investigation. You're not proficient there. It's based on your intelligence, so you only have a +1. So roll that dice. You need to do a DC 15 investigation skill check.
What am I rolling for?
Okay, you're going to investigation. You see that there? It's right. It's 2 down from insight. Oh, but you did pass. You got it rolled at 17 plus 1, 18, and you didn't need to get above 15 or above, so you did it. How do you like that?
This is giving me some decent rolls.
Yeah, but you're not playing right now. These are just test rolls. The system's giving you some test rolls. Okay. All right, so now we got... You don't have it, so your character is almost done other than equipment.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see here. Let's go to, we already did gender. You already got your alignment. Okay, I think it's time to, language. Let me see. Let's get some language. You want to do some random languages, or do you want to go to the attributes tab?
I definitely want the language of where I come from.
Okay, so why don't you got those two lines. One says any one of your choice. Click on that line and backspace, and then write the language of where you came from. Do you remember where you saw that, or are you just making it up?
I'm talking to myself again. I don't remember the name, but let me go look it up. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, I put 1 in there.
Okay, I see it. So I'm going to now for your say it opened up an extra line. That's okay. So now because you can all you need to do here is backspace. See that? See where that? I'm going to get rid of the extra line. How's that? Okay. So where it says any one of your choice, just put your cursor on that line and backspace till it clears that up, and then I'm going to share a table to you so you can do languages.
Okay.
Okay. So clear that line off, and now you're going to see a table pop up on your table This is something, I guess this is the same way like if I shared a battle map or things like that. Tell me when you see the table on your map, on your screen.
See it.
Okay, so go ahead and press the dice and roll language. Okay, there's your random language, Aquan.
What the hell is Aquan?
It sounds like a underwater type language. Underwater creatures.
Yeah, somehow I learned that in the far north.
Yep, it sounds like it. Probably have to look at the monster list to see what the heck kind of language that is. But yep. Okay, very good, very good. So you got that on your languages.
Cool.
Okay, and so you have it opened up another another line there on your character sheet, a blank line under languages. You see that? On your character sheet, you see you got 4 lines under languages. Okay, I see you said yes. To remove that extra line, put your cursor on that line, right click, and it's going to bring up some different sub menus. If you click on the garbage can and then click on it a second time, it'll remove that line. Go ahead. There you go. Perfect. Hey, so on your character sheet, do you see that little brown? Do you see a brown pencil on your character sheet in the lower right-hand corner where it says Edit List? Or not? Are you pressing?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so if you ever needed to go ahead and click that, and you'll notice where it put a bunch of red lines. Each of those little red, those are for you can delete. Use that to delete. Any of the green pluses means you can add a new line under any of those areas. That's how you'd add a line.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep. So go ahead and press the brown edit circle again, and you can close out of edit mode. Okay, so now I think we're ready to add some equipment. Let's go to the inventory tab. Okay, so you're on the inventory tab?
Yes.
Okay, so you got you have your equipment area, you have your treasure, like for gold pieces and things like that, and encumbrance.
Right.
Okay, so let's see those. Let's see. Yep. Okay, see those lines next to under treasury, you have some blank lines.
Yes.
Okay, put in capital letter. It doesn't matter how you write it. Just like put your CP for copper pieces. Next line, put silver pieces. Gold pieces, electrum pieces.
Am I filling out the names myself?
Oh, I can do it if you want me to. Here, what? Here, let me. I'll do this real quick.
So electrum, gold, silver, copper.
Yeah, I went ahead and put CP on your character sheet for copper, silver, then gold, GP, then EP for electrum, and then PP for platinum. And then you should have a blank line, I guess. No, don't put gems there. Gems weren't carried here. Let me double check on treasure. I'll double check, but I think those are all the basic ones. I think sometimes I use IP for iron pieces that are cheaper than silver pieces, but Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Okay. All righty. So now we're going to bring up. Go to where it says parcels on your right hand side. You find that?
Yes.
Okay. So this has all the background parcels, all your starting equipment pretty much listed in here. So down where it says it has the magnifying glass, type on that line of Far Traveler.
Okay.
It should just brought up one thing, right? It should just brought up one item. Now you should only have one item in that window, correct?
I open up the window for Far Traveler, and I've got my currency and item names.
Right. Okay. So then, just as before, see you got that dragon? Right. There's a dragon right next to the background equipment of Far Traveler.
Yes.
Okay. Just put your cursor on it, and it'll become a hand. Drag that over, and put it right below where it says equipment on your character sheet. It doesn't matter. It'll fill it in. Perfect. So now you have some traveling clothes. You have a special jewel that you got from your homeland. You got some maps of your homeland. You have a pouch. If you look over to the side, you'll see where it says location. Look, that means location where you're carrying it. Then WT is the weight of the item. If you see those brown circles, it's like a little pouch.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not hitting the button.
Okay, so if you put your cursor over the first brown circle and let it sit there, that says it's carried right now. So meaning you're wearing it, right? Click on that. And you'll see it changes to equipped or not. I was clicking at the same time. Just click it once under for your next to your traveling clothes. Okay, now that when there's nothing there, it means it's not carried. That means it's carried. And then if you click it one more time, it means you're wearing it. We're showing it equipped. So move it back to carried for now, because you might want to put some armor on instead of your traveling clothes.
Is it just one thing you can place? You can't layer stuff.
I didn't understand the question. Just repeat. I didn't hear what you said there, Adrian.
Can you layer clothing in this?
Oh yeah, you can have it both. Yeah, you can. So if you want to have, you can have it equipped. That's fine.
Okay, my guy's kind of prudish, so he's going to wear some clothes underneath.
Okay, yeah, you can do that. Yeah, if you were if you have chainmail, like say for instance you had just a chainmail shirt, then you could have your clothes underneath that.
Righto.
Okay, so that's the equipment you got from Far Traveler. And if you look under Treasury, you see you have 5 next to gold pieces now.
Cool.
Okay, and then under Encumbrance, you're carrying a total of 6.1 pounds right now. You have a maximum of 255.
Wow!
And then where you see where it says coins, that's the weight of the coins that you're carrying right now. So the weight of 5 gold pieces is pretty much nothing.
Wow, this is really cool. I love that I don't have to do any of this shit.
You like that? You like it? It's pretty, and it's the same thing for like if we were playing DCC, same thing. It just might be a little bit different because it's a different system. Okay.
Awesome.
Okay, so let's close out the background for equipment for Far Traveler. Okay, so now go back to the parcels window and get rid of the search for Far Traveler. And now you want to put a search for fighter. Okay, so close out.
Sorry, now what?
Okay, so you go back to the parcel window. You
Yes.
down where you were searching for far traveler. You want to change that search to fighter. And so you should come
Okay.
up. So click on the starting equipment, and you get a parcel. So now just drag that part. Just go grab that dragon and drag that over to the equipment. All right. So how about that? Okay. So let's go over your
Wow,
equipment.
did it randomly give me some stuff,
What?
or
What now?
how did it choose what I got? By
Because
by fighter.
in 5e, you have a bunch of you start with a bunch of standard equipment.
So all fighters start with crossbows?
Yeah, or you can this is the quick way of doing it. You could go through the process of rolling for your gold and that way. This is just a quick way. This is just basically you get a crossbow with a battle axe and a hammer and a bunch of other stuff. So
okay, gotcha. Yeah.
So this is just it's just like in 2E there was kits, fighter equipment kits. So it's basically the same thing. It's just a quick way of building your character. So now you're going to see some really cool stuff. You see where it says at the very top, it says of your equipment list is backpack?
Yes.
Okay. So you're carrying your backpack. And let's go through some of this stuff here. Like a hammer. A hammer is just it's kind of adventuring gear, right? Like your crowbar. Oh, did you do it twice? How did the second hammer get there? Did I do that? I might have done that. Sorry. Let me get rid of it, fix it. Okay. So you see where it says hammer?
Yeah.
Okay. You see see that line underneath in the next in the column where it says location?
Yes.
Okay. Start typing backpack. Okay. And just tab off of that once you're done. And see, look what happened. It moved your hammer underneath it, and then it tab. It did a tab. Put your hammer inside the backpack.
The backpack still says empty though.
Well, that's because that's a word. Just put your if you want to get rid of the word empty, put your cursor on that line and backspace over where it says empty.
Okay.
There you go. There you go. Now tab off of that. And so what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to go over to where it says location and redo that. Because it's now called because the item is now called backpack without the word empty next to it. Yeah, you can't type. You're going to have to just clear that off. There you go. Now type in backpack. There you go. It has to be spelled exactly the same. Like lowercase all the way.
Oh my God, I'm horrible right now. Hold on.
Okay. I guess it kind of did it. Okay, backpack. All right, so you got it on your backpack. Okay, so for your battle axe, you think is that something you would normally carry as your primary weapon? Or is it going to be your crossbow?
Yeah, I suppose the battle axe.
It's going to be you're going to equip it. So go over there and change that carry to equipped. There you go, it's equipped. Chainmail, I imagine you're going to wear that too, right?
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Okay, so mark that equipped, and then I'm going to show you a couple of neat things. Okay, go to your main tab. And look at your armor class. You see where your armor class is now 18 since you're wearing your chainmail?
Oh, wow, that's pretty good.
Okay. Now, just to show you, if you go back to inventory and change chainmail to carried.
Right, then it wouldn't be. Oh, it added to just weight.
Right. If you go back to if you take it from just from equipped to carried, it's going to change your armor class back to whatever it was without it being on there.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So you could go. So if you go through all these, you could go through all these and put them in your what items you want in your backpack and things like that. So here's what happens, Adrian. Say you're getting into a fight and you want to drop your backpack off so you can move real quick. Go up there and mark your backpack as not carried.
Okay.
And so it's not carried. Now take a look at your hammer. It shows it's not carried anymore either.
Oh, that's cool.
So go back and carry your backpack. Okay. So.
Okay.
All right. So that's how you. Oh, in your shield. Oh, so go down to the bottom. You'll see where it says shield. I imagine if you're using a battle axe, probably shield needs to be equipped. And so now you're make it so it's equipped. There you go. Now your armor class is still 18. Yep, your shield's equipped. Wonder why it's not going. What kind of shield is it? AC2.
Maybe I was supposed to pick a shield at some point, someplace.
Yeah, wonder why. I'm trying to figure out why your armor class didn't change. Hold on, let me check something out. Okay, it is. Okay, see with your shield was causing your armor class to be make it to 18 with your chainmail. Your shield and your dexterity bonus makes your armor class 18. Okay. All right. Looks like we have some blank lines that need to be cleaned up. I'm going to clean up some of these blank lines. But take a look at your encumbrance now. Your encumbrance is now 139.1 pounds.
That's really nice. I like that you can be so. I mean, this is a GM's dream.
Oh yeah.
You can sneak around people's equipment, I'm assuming, and if somebody stole something, you can just take it out, and when they go look, they're like, "Where did that go?"
Exactly. Because I can see everything that goes on your character sheet.
That is fucking awesome.
Yeah. So I'm cleaning up your. All right. Let's see here. Okay, so you have your. What? Oh, let's do this. Do one more thing. Let me take a look under before I tell you something down here. Okay, perfect. Okay, go back. So, are you still moving stuff around in your character sheet? Okay. Alrighty. Oh, you're still putting stuff in your pouches and stuff. Gotcha.
When it says maps, like what kind? Like what?
Okay, go over to that.
What is that exactly?
Go over.
Scrolls? Is it a bunch of scrolls?
Good question.
One map?
I think good question. You see the little dragon on that line with maps? Anytime you see a dragon, click on it, and it'll bring up and tell you what it is. It says a poorly wrought maps from your homeland that depict where you are from in Faerun. Faerun. You see that? So, did you see what I was talking about? If you prick on the dragon.
Were you just talking this whole time?
I was probably talking and you didn't hear me because I took my fingers off the push to talk for a second. So let's start over. So to answer your question, where it says maps,
Correct.
you go over to where it has a dragon. Click on the dragon and it'll tell you what that item is.
Okay, that's cool.
Okay. So what you could do so that you could help you remember what those maps are in case you find some other maps and they're all say maps, go to the line that says maps, click on it, and maybe space over and write homeland or something so you remember what that is. Did you get that?
Yes.
Okay. And you put all that in your pouch? Perfect. Perfect. So you see how you can customize what you're carrying to that way? Because
yeah, that was really nice.
Yeah, so I would make, if I were you, I'd like say map homeland or something so you remember that's a map. And you can always click on the dragon, and the dragon's always going to say it's a map. Because if you click on that dragon now, it's going to say now it's going to say homeland map.
Cool.
Okay. So you pretty much got everything in your. Oh, I forgot a column. Look at torch. You see that first column? It has a number 1. That tells you how many. Let's see. You see that first column by torch, Adrian? Has a 1 in it.
Yes.
Okay, that means you have 1 torch. That's how you know that you have more than one thing. Like it has one day.
It says that 10 torches, so yeah.
Yeah, so you have 1 torch, and now go down to where it says crossbow bolts. This is a little bit different.
Yep, I see 20.
Okay, you have, because you can buy crossbow bolts as one crossbow bolt, or you can buy a group of 20. So this is saying you have 1 crossbow group of 20 because you have 20 in that parentheses. Okay.
Gotcha. That's cool.
Okay, go to the actions tab now. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so you got 2 weapons equipped. You got your battle axe, and you see it's a melee weapon because it has a sword there, and you got your crossbow light. You see where it says ammo and has a 0 in it?
Yes.
Okay, so on your inventory, you're carrying 20 crossbow bolts, right? So put a 20, replace that 0 with 20. And you see it has little boxes that popped off over the side. When you do combat to shoot that crossbow bolt, the system's automatically going to start checking them off.
Oh my God!
Okay, here let's have some fun. Let's say you're shooting at a you're just shooting at something, okay, like a goblin. You see that dice in the box next to +4? You have +4 to hit on a 20-sided die, so that's what that's telling you.
Yes.
Click that die. Okay, so you now look at your ammo.
Sweet.
You like that? Now click it. You can click that check mark and get rid of it because in this instance that was just we're just playing around. You like that? And so that's how you also do attacks, like your battle axe. If you wanted to attack with your battle axe, click on that die. You got +5 to hit. So you wrote an 11. So let's do this one. Say you have advantage to attack with your battle axe this time. So click the advantage button, and then swing with your battle axe.
Where is this advantage button?
Okay, the advantage. Go down. Remember, we were at the very beginning. We were talking about it's down by your dice. You'll see where it says ADV. It's on the table right below the chat window.
Oh, okay. Yep.
So click that, and then roll your die. Then do your attack. Okay, so you wrote a 19 plus 5, 24. I think you might have hit. The first time it dropped the 5, so that was. And say, okay, here's a good one for you, Adrian. Say the guy that you're attacking is behind a wagon, so he has partial cover. So
Okay.
that's going to cause a -2 to your die roll, but I'm going to still have you attack with advantage. So click the advantage button, and then right below that you'll see where it says a -2. Click that. And then roll your die. Okay, so you'll notice it. You notice before you had a +5 to hit, now you have a +3, but you still hit with the 19.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, so that's basically how you do combat. Okay, back on your actions tab, right next, do you see where it has a dragon next to your weapon? And right next to that, going to the left, you see like a little magnifying glass?
Yes.
Okay, click on the magnifying glass.
Okay.
Okay, so a battle axe is a versatile weapon. See where it says properties versatile? That means if you were using it two-handed, you could do 1d10 damage versus normal damage.
So how would I represent that here?
Well, I'd have to show. We're kind of running out of time, but we can show you next time how to put that on here. Okay.
Would it know if I didn't equip the shield? Then it would know.
Oh yeah, well, you'd have to say, "Hey, I'm dropping my shield and use my battle axe two-handed."
Okay, I'm just wondering if I carried my shield and only had my axe equipped.
Oh, you could do that. You could switch that and do that.
But does that mean that it would automatically know that I'm using two hands?
No. Let me show you. You watch your character sheet as I make changes. Okay. How's that? I'll tell you what I'm doing because this gets into more of the. So the first thing I'm going to do is click on the pencil mark and edit. Do an edit. And when I do that, click on the pencil marks. Do you see where it came up with a blue and a blue sword and a star?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to now click on the blue sword, which is a melee thing. So I'm adding a weapon. All right, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in battle axe two-handed. And I'm going to let's see here too. Okay, so I'm using abbreviation 2H for two-handed. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So now what I want to do is I'm going to press on the magnifying glass next to it.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So currently your damage with a battle axe is 1d8 plus 3 slashing. Okay. So now I'm going to make it 1d10 plus 3 slashing. So watch in that box. I'm going to go down here where it says damage. You see that where it says damage? And I'm going to press the magnifying glass. I'm going to press the green plus, and now I'm going to make it so where it says dice. I'm going to drag a D10 in there. Okay. And I think, okay, so now if you look at next to Battle Axe, it says 1d10 plus 3.
Right.
Okay, then where it says type, because the type of damage it's doing is it's slashing, so now I'm going to type the word slashing. Okay, so I typed in slashing, and I'm going to close out this box, and then see where it says carry. So on this Battle Axe, it has like that where it says it has one of those carried boxes just like before.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to click that to to be equipped. Okay, so that's when it's equipped, and then on your inventory you need to mark. You're going to need to have your shield marked as carried instead of equipped.
Okay.
You want to do that, and then we'll go back and check your armor class should now be 16 versus 18.
Yeah, let me go do that.
Takes care of all the old erasers and pencil stuff on your character sheet now. So now if you go to your main tab, you'll see your armor class is 16.
Okay, I see.
Okay. All right. So now let's do a regular practice swing with just normal, without advantage or disadvantage, and say you hit. Okay. So roll your 20-sided dice with your +5 to hit for your two-handed Battle Axe. Okay. You probably didn't hit because you probably wrote a fumble. But let's go. You wrote again. There is a fumble table in here, but I don't have it turned on right now. Okay, 19 +5, 24. You hit. Now you see where it says that box that has the 1d10 plus 3 slashing. Click that box and do your damage.
Well, I have to go back into my inventory for this?
No, on your action tab.
Oh, action tab. Hold on.
I'm sorry.
Okay, now what do I do?
Okay, to do damage, there's a box. The box right next to your where you hit. It says 1d10 plus 3 slashing. Click that box, and that'll roll your damage dice. Okay, so you did 8 points of damage. 5 plus 3, 8.
Okay, yeah, I keep on confusing myself that I have to double click things and that.
Yeah, just single click.
No, it's all double click for me.
Oh, it is double click?
Yeah, I don't know.
Let me see. Let me try over here. I'm going to try it. You're right. Sometimes it's double click and sometimes it's single click. Okay, so this
is pretty much a window that I would have open while I was fighting.
Yeah, well, yeah, right.
Just go back.
Okay, go down to the very bottom. Look at the very bottom of your action tab, where it says Mode, Standard, and Group. Standard is your normal area. If you click on the word Standard until you get to Combat, you'll see what it looks like under Combat.
I don't see where I'm supposed to be looking right now.
Okay, you're on the Actions tab. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. And I believe like your light crossbow is not equipped. You have that like hooked on your backpack right now, right?
Yes.
Okay, so the only thing you have equipped is your Battle Axe is a two-handed weapon, right?
Right.
Okay, so if you could say we're doing a long rest or a rest and you're getting yourself ready for the next day, you'd be in standard mode or preparatory mode if you're a wizard. Okay, so where it says you see where it says mode down at the bottom of your actions tab.
I don't see a mode.
What do you see at the bottom of your action tab? You see
at the very bottom, I just have the blue sword, a blue star.
Oh, because you're in edit. I forgot that you're still in edit mode. Click on that pencil and take yourself out of edit mode. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay, now you see where it says standard and group or mode and display. You You see the word
Yeah.
mode? Okay, so next to mode, there's preparation. So you don't have any spell slots. Okay, combat. Since your crossbow's not equipped, it's no longer being shown to you on your weapons as available. Okay, so let's do this. Let's have some. If you were to be in combat, go to combat. Okay, go to inventory. Say you dropped your battle axe for some reason and you need to pick up your crossbow. So go to inventory, mark your battle axe carried and your crossbow equipped. And yeah, and then once you do that, once you re-equipped your, okay, so you dropped your battle axe on the ground.
Yeah, I'm assuming it was a quick change.
Yeah, so you dropped it and you picked up your now go back to action.
Okay, yep.
So you got your crossbow now. You can use it. Now the one that we added, if I put that in, made a battle axe two-handed in your inventory, then that would disappear. But I didn't go and do that. I just wanted to quickly get it on here for you. So let's go ahead and unequip your crossbow and get your battle axe back. But that's how you'd show. It keeps you from using something that's not equipped. Okay, then let's go back to the action tab. All right, so now you're back with your battle axe. It can be either used as single-handed or two-handed.
Yep.
Yep. So what I would need to do is I need to add a special entry on your inventory for your battle axe two-handed. That way you can have it represented there, and the other battle axe would drop off.
Actually, not really, because it's the same battle axe.
You're right. You're right. You just got to remember that when you drop it on the ground, the battle axe two-handed. It just means, I guess, that in your mind that you could just think that's not really there. It's not there.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So that's basically all that is. All right. So let's see here. I think we got one last thing we can do. We want to. Let's see here. Let me send you some tokens so you can get yourself a picture. How's that? Okay, go down at the bottom next to library. You'll see the word tokens.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, I'm sorry. So when you open up the token window, do you see little bags or not?
I just lost you again.
Okay, when you open up the token window, what do you see? Do you see any token bags or anything like that?
I see it's titled tokens, and at the bottom there's a bunch of grayed out circles.
Oh, but you don't see anything. Okay, I need to share you some. How's that? Hold on for a second. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, so above those grayed out areas, there's no little bags sitting right below the search bar?
No.
Okay. Hold on. No, that's not it. Okay, so we're gonna have to open setup to do it. What the heck happened there? You there? Hey, Adrian, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, I clicked on something I shouldn't have for a second. Okay, so at the very top of your screen, in that right-hand column, you'll see like 8 little icons right above PC.
Where again?
At the on the right-hand side of your main table screen.
Right.
Okay, at the very top, you'll see 8 little icons.
Yes.
Okay, on the second row, second one over, it looks like a settings.
Yes.
Click on that.
Okay.
Okay, in that window, you'll see where it says setup.
Yes.
Okay, press setup. Okay, so next, you see where the next button is?
Yes.
Click that. And click it for a second time, and you'll see where it says token modules. You see that?
Okay.
Okay, so you see where it says, let's see, load individuals using module buttons or choose a suggested set. Okay, press the one that says modules.
Okay.
Okay, and it brought it you up a token module activation window.
Yes.
Okay, let's see, we're just going to make this, let's see here. We'll just find some, these are all, you see where it says, okay, here we go, character. If you scroll down, it's going to be in the third column, it's going to say character tokens. You see that? Oh, no, you want it. Just a second. Now you should. You see where it says character tokens? Or you can do a search for it. Just say search for character.
I don't think it's there for me.
Okay, let's see. Let's do this. Close close that window out. Because I think I had to click a couple of buttons, and then we're going to try clicking the module thing again. And then tell me what you see.
I'm just looking through them right now.
Okay. So did you close it out and go back into it?
Yeah, I'm in here now.
Okay. You're looking for ones that say like character pogs and character tokens. Or just tell me what you're seeing.
I'm scrolling down.
Okay.
I'm on 5e Solo Adventure Death Knight Square.
Okay.
Click on it.
Or if you go down to the search bar and type in the word character. Try that.
Okay, I have FE level 1 pre-generation characters, fallen immortal character background, redeemed vampire character background, bastard character background, and Fey Cross character background.
Okay, I think you're on the wrong. You see what's the title of the window you're looking at? It should say token module activation.
No pogs or tokens.
What now? What did you say? Adrian, what did you say? I didn't hear you.
No pogs or tokens.
Okay, but so what's the very top of the window you're looking at say? Because mine says token module activation.
Data module activation.
Oh, you're in the wrong one. Okay, click out of that window.
Okay.
Okay, go back to the campaign setup window.
Okay.
Okay, does it say token modules at the very top? Or it says data modules?
Oh, sorry. It just says modules.
It doesn't. Okay, no. In red, above all that, does it say token modules or data modules?
I don't see either one.
Okay, not buttons now. Okay, if you look on the campaign setup window, the very next.
Oh, okay. It says data module.
Okay, go down and hit the next button. And it should go to the next page and say token modules. You see that?
So what am I hitting in here? The options button?
Okay, so we're in the campaign setup window. There, at the very bottom, you should see where it says previous, show unload, or next, right?
And I hit next.
Okay, perfect. Okay, now it says you're on the token modules page, right?
No.
What page are you on?
It says options and it has an options button.
Okay. Okay, you went too.
And it says campaign setup.
Okay, you went too far. Click the previous button.
Okay, I'm here where it says data modules.
Oh, okay, so you don't get to do. So I did it. So I had to do that. Sorry, that's my fault. Let me.
Yeah, I was wondering because I can put as many tokens as I want.
Yeah. No. I need to. Okay. I think I'd loaded. I think I did what I needed to do. I shared those. Okay. Go back. Close all that windows out and go back and press the tokens button down next to library.
Did I lose you?
For a second. So just close out the campaign setup window. That was something I needed to do, not for you. What you need to do. I did it.
Okay.
So go down to the bottom on the right-hand side and press tokens, and hopefully you see some bags there.
No.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no bags.
Okay, let's try it this way. Click on, you see that on your character sheet, go to the main tab page. Okay.
Okay.
Put your cursor onto that right next to your character's name, which says portrait. You see that?
Portrait.
It's that dark black box with nothing in it. Right
Oh.
next to, then it should say portrait. Just click on that.
Yeah, I'm here, and it shows 2 baggy bags.
Okay, okay. The first bag, it should, if you put your cursor over it, what does it say?
Examples.
Okay, and next bag?
Fantasy portraits.
What did it say?
Fantasy portraits.
Okay, click on that one. I'm trying to figure out why you didn't get more bags.
Okay, that's open.
Okay, so you only had 2 bags that opened up?
Correct.
Let me see here. Because I thought I could share them with these. Maybe I can't share. I'm pretty sure I thought you could share these. Okay. Okay, so on that second bag, do you see something in there that you want to use as your character sheet? Your character?
Oh, okay. I can look in here.
And I'll have to figure out why it's not all coming up for you. Yep. After we get your character and well, I have to close it out for tonight, so probably dinner time here. Okay, there you go. The second, see, okay, the first one says portrait. If you look up in the upper left-hand corner, you see your character now.
Right.
And the one that's in the next to on the right-hand side of your character sheet, that's the one. That's what it will look like on the combat on a combat map.
Oh, okay. So there's places where we can get other tokens, or
yeah. See where it says folder and store. I gotta figure out why they're not sharing to you. I don't know if it's because you're on a demo, but I should be able to share all the tokens I have. I thought, just like anything else.
Okay. Yeah, maybe it's the demo.
Yeah. Let me see something here. Wonder why. Tokens. If we go to tokens, character pogs. I want to see if I can't change your pog to something else for a second here, real quick, and see if it changes on at your end. Okay.
Okay.
Trying to find something with a battle axe. So I'll find something that's. Okay, we'll try this just to see. Did that change your up one next to it on your character sheet on the right hand side? Oh, this is probably a better one. You see that, Adrian? Did it change your character?
Yes.
Okay, good. So I might have to do some of these, that you pick out some, but I thought that one has a battle axe in it, for instance. Okay.
Are you there?
Yeah. Yeah, I was, but my finger slipped off to push the talk button. I'll have to work on seeing how I can get you some more tokens. Okay. But I can throw tokens on there for you, but use your character portrait up there. That's pretty cool. Okay, so you see, so let's close out your character sheet and let you open it up again. Adrian, did you get disconnected? Hello?
Fuck yeah, I did.
Okay. Hey, well, this is a good stopping point anyways.
Is Is everything saved in there? Or did I just
No,
screw that up?
no, your character's right here. Here, go ahead and rejoin, and you'll see what happens when you join after your character's made. Okay. So on Fantasy Grounds, go back to join, and then click on that button and say start. Okay, you're connected, and your desktops and your tables should be coming up. And when it comes up, it'll come up and have the character selection. Just look for your character in there and click on it. Oh, and this is not, since that character is tied to you now, Adrian. And say, for instance, Erin tried to join the table on her PC, and that character selection area comes up. She wouldn't be able to see your character because it belongs to you. She couldn't select it.
Okay, I think I'm back to where I was.
Okay, and I see your character pop up there. Perfect. Okay, double click on it. Double click on your character and bring up your character sheet.
Okay.
Okay, so that's basically all that there is. So next time, let's do this. We'll talk about doing it again next Sunday, and we'll actually take your character and put it on a battle map and fight out you learn how to do some actual combat.
Yeah, and we can do it during this week if you have some free time.
Okay, we'll look and see. I know. Let's talk like tomorrow or the next day, and maybe schedule something for the weekend. But maybe we'll figure out something in between there too. And maybe this weekend we can actually start a small one-on-one adventure.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Okay. All righty. So yeah. So I think that might be that way. After you run through a couple of things and you see it, then you should be ready for actually joining a campaign.
Okay. Yeah, it's slick. There's a lot of menu digging, but it's not that difficult. So it's going to take some time.
Yeah. Once you get used to it, it goes fast. You'll pick it right up. And we'll probably also work on adding sound and stuff like that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So that frog picture up on the upper right, I can't see what it is. How do I see what it is?
Which picture? Where are you looking at? On your character sheet?
Yeah, on the character sheet, the picture on the right.
It's just you can't really see it.
It's so small. Okay, it kind of looks like a guy with a mohawk and a battle axe.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, there might be a better picture out there. If you'd rather just use your token, that might be easier.
Oh, I see. Okay, this is new to me. Okay, the Pog is what you would play with on the battlefield.
Well, we could actually make your portrait. If I were to take that and drop, let's see, I could change your Pog. Okay, now your Pog's, I just changed your Pog to your portrait, and that's what you'd see on the battle map. And that might be easier.
Okay, and I'm going to assume, but I'm not going to ask you how right now, that you can import your own pictures.
Oh yeah, yeah, You can make your own portraits and stuff and pull them in.
Okay.
You say, for instance, if you made your own token, you probably have to give it to me since it's my table. That way it'll come up. Otherwise, it'll just be on your end.
Yeah. Okay.
And everything. So yeah, so basically that's all it is to it. In the overall, all the different rule sets in Fantasy Grounds works the same way. So if you were to play Dungeon Crawl Classics, it'd have it. Instead of have a normal Dungeon Crawl Classics character sheet, and you'd go through that like do a 0 level funnel if you wanted to. Have four characters and go through the funnel.
That's cool.
Yeah, it is. So I would recommend next time the standard's at $9, you spend the $9. It's worth it.
That way, I'll have to somehow. I don't know how I'm gonna. Well, know that happens, but
no, I'll watch it because you can sign if you go to the Fantasy Grounds Fantasy Grounds website, go to the store. They have a newsletter so you can get the weekly sales. If I'll watch for it too, okay.
Okay.
And then I can let you know.
How do I get back to the Fantasy Grounds main?
Okay, let's close your character out. Press the X button, close your character. Okay, so to disconnect, oh, you did disconnect. How did you do that?
I closed the X. I guess my character was already closed, so I thought.
Here, rejoin and let me show you how to disconnect. Okay, I'm not sure how you're doing it because closing out your character should not disconnect you from the table. Okay, let me know when your table's back up.
Okay, reconnecting.
Okay, and then go ahead and get your character again. Okay. Let me know when your table's back up. Then select your character.
Okay.
Okay, so you got your character. Okay, open your character up.
It's open.
Okay, so if you just want to, you see the red X on your character sheet?
Right.
Yeah, just click that once and that should not disconnect you. That should just close your character sheet.
Right.
Okay, so once you've done that, if your cursor's anywhere in that big open area on your character on the screen, right click on it and a sub menu will come up.
Okay, I've been clicking on that a while. Where? Okay.
You there?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you right click anywhere, a sub menu will come up, and you'll see right at the very top of it, it'll have a screen with an X in it. If you put your cursor over it, it'll say Exit Program.
Right.
Okay, click that.
This is to get back to the main.
Right. You click Exit Program, and then you'll see it has two options. The one that says, the top one says Return the Launcher, and the other one has an X on it that actually takes you back to your operating system. So if you click on the Return to Launcher, that's just going to, that's what I'm doing. I just clicked on Return to Launcher, and it's going to take you right back to where you started.
Okay. Yeah, I'm there.
Okay, so that's how you would cleanly exit from the tabletop. And so now your character's saved on my tabletop in the campaign.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm looking at this again. I'm looking at the plans or descriptions or whatever, and it's weird because the free and the monthly look exactly the same, but I don't know.
Oh, no, you don't want either one of those. Here, just a second. You want to do the purchase and buy it outright. You don't want to have to pay monthly for it.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, $39 bucks.
Yeah, so it was $30 off.
Yeah, I was gonna go grab it and I didn't.
Yeah. So you're okay with the demo version for now. Nice part about if you had the standard one, I could show you how to export your character out, and then you can import it on your tabletop, and then you can be working on it in the meantime, getting the way you wanted to, make sure everything's in the right, equipped the way you want it, or loaded in your backpack and stuff like that.
That's cool.
But say, for instance, if you wanted to make some changes to it, all you'd have to say, hey David, bring your table up. I want to play around with my character. I could do that, and you could get in there and make some modifications to it while I'm doing other stuff, for instance.
That's cool.
Okay. So what do you think of Fantasy Ground?
All right, this is cool.
I mean, I wish we had this when we were trying to use Yahoo doing playing Boot Hill, for instance.
Yeah, playing anything. I wish, yeah, even with local people.
Oh yeah,
you don't get together very easily. So
there's a big group in Tacoma and we're in Seattle that uses Fantasy Grounds.
Oh, like different groups that gather in one place?
No, just get online and do it.
Oh, okay.
I'm
You'll have
gonna
to tell me
I'm gonna have to turn you. I'm gonna have to turn you on to Rob Toohey's Twitch channel so you can watch some games in progress.
that. Okay.
Yep. Just like today was on my Twitch channel. How's that?
There you go.
No, it was. We were broadcasting today.
What? Oh,
Yeah.
that's embarrassing.
No, that's what. No need to be embarrassed. This is perfect because I mean I was there's not doing anything too. So no, this is
Is
perfect.
there anybody watching?
No, I was checking. We had an audience of 0.
Okay, so an invisible person. That's okay.
Yeah. So no big deal. That's and stuff. This is good. Okay, so let me go ahead and close everything out, and I'm going to go have dinner, and you should enjoy the rest of your evening, and we'll talk sometime this week and figure out some next time we can play.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciated the time.
Oh, no problem. This is fun. This is fun.
Yeah. The guidance was good.
Okay, good. I need to practice my teaching skills on here, so that's good.
Well,
Yeah,
are you gonna become a professor or something now?
Well, no, I need. Well, I got practice so I can then become a professor at the Fantasy Grounds College. I've gone through all the 101 classes, all the classes there, all the normal classes. So, and
is that college like a freebie thing or?
Oh, it's free. The chancellor is in Seattle. He works for Boeing, or did until he got laid off.
I don't even know what you're talking about, Chancellor, but eventually I'll understand what you're talking about.
Well, the head of the founder, the head of Fantasy Grounds College.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, he's in Seattle. Aaron Max, and he's known as Lorraine on Discord for Fantasy Grounds College. Every Sunday at 6 p.m. Pacific is the All Things Fantasy Ground, which is a show put on Twitch by the Fantasy Grounds College.
Wow.
And they got 3 seasons out there on that. And that's a good place to learn. But Fantasy Ground College is a great place to learn. They got when I took 101 Combat, my instructor was in Berlin. How's that?
Wow.
Yeah, and there was no lag time or anything. I mean, I thought that was pretty cool. So I think there's over close to 10,000 people at the college.
I see. I have a link here.
And do you have Discord for Fantasy Grounds College?
I have a Fantasy Grounds College tab.
Okay, there you go. And probably the best, like if you wanted to take classes and stuff, they have a website you can go to, and then they have a calendar, and you can sign up for classes there.
Okay, yeah, we'll talk about this later.
Okay, no problem.
And I see what's interesting though is they have AFK away from. Oh, that's just away from keyboard. Okay.
Yeah.
Because there's a place here called AFK that's a gaming pub.
Oh. Okay. You there?
Anyways, should I keep it on this press the button to talk thing?
Yeah, because that'll be up for all your Discord channels. So, because if you were to take a class from the college, they'd want to make sure you're using push to talk. That's pretty much a given standard.
Okay, sticking with it.
Okay, very good, very good. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and shut down my broadcast and call it a day. And I'll talk to you later. Thanks for joining, and thanks for coming here. And hey, and be sure to follow my Twitch channel and follow me on Discord and Yahoo, YouTube, and things like that.
Well, I thank you very much. I would love to be invited back again. It was a great show.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna invite you back. So I'm gonna go ahead and close down the broadcast. Thank you very much. Bye.